So Novak Djokovic, which one do we start with first?
Yeah.
No, do you want to start off with that one?
Djokovic. This should be quick. This should be real quick.
All right, Novak Djokovic, Roberto Bautista-Agut. Which one? Which one? Go for it, World Cupper. You seem like itching to go for this one.
I'm annoyed by this matchup. I would have liked to seen Djokovic get a little bit better. You know, someone with a little bit with a different game than Roberto Bautista-Agut. RBA, as he's colloquially known in the tennis handicapping community, because Roberto Bautista-Agut is a mouthful. RBA is he defeated Djokovic before the Australian Open in a huge upset. I lost a lot of money on that. I'm annoyed by Bautista-Agut being able to come back and win that match. And I would like Djokovic to get some revenge here by completely embarrassing RBA, beating him 3-0. I don't think RBA is anywhere close to the class of player as Djokovic, especially on grass, especially on center court, especially at Wimbledon, defending champion. This has the makings of Djokovic 3-0 written all over it. And I'm going to look for live opportunities to actually the right look is probably Djokovic to come out and pounce early and be on fire. First set handicap, I think you see Djokovic win 6-1, 6-2 in the first set. I think RBA is kind of he's a gnat, he's a pest. Like he hangs around, and he's like he just refuses to go away. And so, there will be probably opportunities live to back RBA on games handicap in the second and third set, because I capped this as about 6-2, 6-4, 6-4 to Djokovic. And I think he punches his ticket to his second straight final, where he beats finally gets a true test.
So you don't rate RBA too highly. All right.
Some of it is, I will admit,
not your favorite.
Personal. Some of it is personal because he
obviously like lost you loads of money. It's like I hate him.
Yes, that's right. It's personal at this point.
I know. All right, so nice. So obviously pretty clear there from World Cupper. What do you like? Novak Djokovic obviously favourites to win it all still. What do you like?
I'm going to have to disagree with Whale here. I don't think that RBA is that bad at all. Like he said, he's already cost people a lot of money. He beat Djokovic twice this year, not only once, twice, 2 times, both in, I think it was Miami as well as Dubai. He's been playing really, really great tennis. Prior to this matchup, this round here, he had spent the least amount of time on court. He had yet to drop the set. His flat hitting style really flourishes on the grass. He's extremely difficult to hit through. He moves well, and he can get surprising amount of power with flicks of the wrist. So he's a really dangerous opponent on grass. These players have actually faced quite a lot. They've faced 3 times in slams, which I've looked at. All of those have gone 4 sets at the very least. So I don't think that RBA is someone that's going to go in and just lie down and die. He's going to hang around. He's going to get into Djokovic's head. It's going to be a tough match. And I saw this line open, the handicap line open at plus 7.5 games. And I think that's at least 1 game too many here. Even if Djokovic wins in 3 sets, which is likely for him to win by 7.5 games, I think that's a bit too much. It's going to be difficult. I think we're going to see a couple of 6-4 sets. And that RBA can hang around within this number here. So I went ahead and played plus 7.5 for 1.80 or minus 125.
What do you think of that World Cupper?
I don't hate it. Your points are valid. I'm shaded by, I forgot about the Miami. I lost money on that too. I was on Djokovic with the handicap. Like I was loaded up on Djokovic big time on both of those matches because I didn't learn my lesson the first time, I guess. But the best look I think here really is the first set handicap for Djokovic. I think you see 2 breaks from him, which gives you a 6-2 or a 6-1 win in that first set. So I'm going to lay 3.5 games with Djokovic in that first set. And then, I get your point about 6-4s being in the cards, that RBA could steal one. That's entirely likely. I think it happens later if it happens. I don't think he comes out of the gate and goes toe-to-toe with Djokovic. His serve is not powerful enough. He does not have, as strong enough service game to be, to get into a deep first set and, hold to tiebreak and try to steal a first set from Djokovic. He may pester Djokovic on the serve, but the way Djokovic has been serving has been extremely impressive to me. And so I still think Djokovic 3-0 is a reasonable play. I don't love the price, but I could see another situation here where Djokovic is in complete control of this match, up 2-0, up a break in the third even, and RBA is just hanging around and taking the punches and comes back and steals a third set somehow and crashes that 3-0 play. I'll be on the lookout for that, because that's the type of player RBA is. But I still think Djokovic gets through the next round here. I still think the price on the money line is appropriately reflects his likelihood to get through. And his first set handicap, or the first set under, is another way to attack that, because I think we see 7 or 8 games in this first set.
Yeah, I have to say 1.11. That is very, that's quite a low price in it for Novak Djokovic.